Huh?
The disparity in the standard of questions, my lord, that were asked, standard of questions, my lord, standard of questions. Like it is the teacher's eligibility test. On account of a large number of candidates having applied, my lord, that the examination cannot be conducted on just one day.
For example, 5 questions were out of syllabus. For all the 5 questions, you are giving marks to the.
No, what we are doing, Your Lordship, like suppose if 5 questions are deleted, that question, the total marks would be 95.
For 95, you are giving.
The passing marks is 50, Your Lordships.
During pendency of the writ petition,
My lord.
they have undertaken moderation.
Normalization, my lord.
Correct. All right, normalization.
My lord.
They have undertaken.
Subsequent upon that we had challenged in a
The
separate.
answer to the question.
My lord.
All right, in the LPA, have you pleaded?
We cannot, my lord, bring the new facts. It is on the basis.
Not new facts, sir. New development is required to be pleaded.
My lord, that we can plead, but so far as the present case is concerned.
Then we will dismiss this petition.
May your lordship be pleased, my lord. I believe, my lord, it is listed under the heading for orders on petition for on account of the limitation, my lord, in the filing of the present LPA. There has been a delay of 6 days, my lord, in the filing of the instant letters patent.
6 days.
6 days, my lord.
All right, heard IA 1 of 2022 for condonation of delay in filing LPA for reasons stated in the application. Delay of filing LPA condoned. IA alone. Merit.
Merit, my lord. Now the connected writ application, my lord, had been filed against the disparity that was there, my lord, in the standard of questions that had been asked in the mathematics paper. The disparity in the standard of questions, my lord, that were asked, standard of questions, my lord, standard of questions. Like it is the teacher's eligibility test. On account of a large number of candidates having applied, my lord, that the examination cannot be conducted on just one day. Therefore, my lord, the examination was conducted on 3 different dates. However, my lord, the standard of questions on those 3 different dates were at great variance. As, my lord, the examination that was held on 10/9/2020 and 11/9/2020, the standard of the questions were considerably higher, my lord, and of graduation, post-graduation.
How this court can.
My lord, that has been. I'll just come to that, my lord. After the matter was taken up by this honourable court, my lord, the court was directed to refer it to a body of experts, my lord. The body of experts corroborated this, my lord, that there was a disparity and they were at great variance, the standard of questions. Now thereafter, my lord, they adopted some formula for normalization, my lord, which neither finds mention in any of the rules, my lord, nor has yet it been, my lord, demonstrated as to what was the scientific basis.
No, how this court will examine the standard of.
My lord, they themselves have done it. They themselves have done it. After the matter was taken up by this honourable court, my lord, on 16/10/2020 in the connected writ application, the matter was, the concerned authorities and the board were directed, my lord, to
Ultimate decision in the writ court.
My lord, the writ court, despite having noted that they have admitted that there was a disparity, the writ application has been disposed of while with the observation, my lord, that though the writ application failed, but this writ application is eye-opener for Bihar School Examination Board. The court hope and trust that henceforth, while holding examinations on different dates, the board will adhere to the mechanism of moderation so that no person shall suffer prejudice on account of different standard of questions set out for examinations held on different dates for the same examination. The board shall religiously follow this guideline in all future examinations. My lord, in internal page 4 of the order impugned, the extracts of the counter affidavit.
No, why the examination are held on different date?
Because of large number of candidates having applied, my lord. There are hundreds of thousands of students, my lord, who apply. This is the teacher's eligibility test. It is in different subjects.
What is the permissibility of holding examination on different dates?
Earlier it was held on one date, but it was cancelled because of certain irregularities being conducted. And
all right, where is the law says that on different dates you can hold examination for one post?
It is not one post, Your Lordship.
No, one cadre.
One subject.
No, it is just one subject. It was teachers.
All right, whatever it may be.
They had appeared in mathematics paper, and it was held on 3 dates. And they had appeared on those different dates, these petitioners. And thereafter, I'll just state to Lordships, after the writ petition was filed, expert committee was constituted, the examination.
No, it's all right, sir. Examination has been held on 3 different dates. These question standards are different.
I'm just coming to that, Your Lordship. The examination could be up to graduation level standards, Your Lordship, the question papers, Your Lordship. And all those questions which were of post graduation level, those questions were deleted. This is an admitted fact, Your Lordship. Then now the petitioners are still raising a question that there was variability in the standard of questions. Even if it is presumed that it is up to graduation level. Then taking cue from the orders passed by the learned Singhaliya, thereafter, Your Lordship, the process of normalization was adopted by the board, Your Lordship, in all subjects, Your Lordship. Wherein examination was held on different dates. In the light of judgment passed by the Supreme Court in the year 2013 and followed in 2022, Your Lordship, the process of normalization has been accepted by the Supreme Court, even if it is not there in the advertisement, Your Lordship. Because if there is variability in the question, the process of normalization can be adopted. That is, Your Lordship, the formula which is.
What is that normalization?
Lordship,
That happens mostly in subjective papers, my lord. This is objective examination.
When the standard of question, because if the examination for the same paper is held on different date, Your Lordship, admittedly, Your Lordship, can't be of the same standard. There would be some difference in the standards, Your Lordship. Then, Your Lordship, formulas has been prescribed by the experts. Your Lordship. It is not a formula given by the board. It is prescribed by the experts.
Why the standard varies?
Because, Your Lordship, all questions can't be same, Your Lordship. The same question can't be.
All right.
Therefore, there would be some difference in the standards, Your Lordship, if the examinations are held for the same paper on different dates.
Graduation level. What are these things? Why direction to the authorities?
But you don't know that some questions of this standard, 12.
But he says graduation level.
That's what
The questions are not out of syllabus. It is not out.
someone. What?
The questions are not out of syllabus.
No, they are.
They are.
Yes, they have. They have themselves admitted, my lord. The order impugned may kindly be seen.
Where they have admitted.
Internal page 4, my lord, of the order impugned. Paragraph 7 of the counter affidavit has been reproduced, my lord. That the expert committee through its report dated, may I place that? The expert committee through it is the bottom part, my lord, it is a quote from the counter affidavit. That the expert committee through its report dated 10/11/2020, after having considered the objection raised, has opined that in the re-examination of STET 2019 of mathematics subject held on 10/9/2020, questions number, these many questions were of +2 curriculum but were of IIT entrance examination standard, and questions number 66, 96 and 100.
No, these questions are not the graduation level.
No, they are a lot of higher level. Below that, my lord would find. Right below that, my lord, I'll just place this. Similarly, in connection with re-examination of STET of mathematics subject held on 11/9/2020, questions number, these many questions were of +2 curriculum but were of IIT entrance examination standard, and question number 76, 79, 85, 99 were of graduation honors and postgraduate standard.
These
And in connection-
These were deleted.
And in connection,
These questions were deleted, Your Lordship. This
Deleted.
Yes, 76, 79, 85 and 99, they were deleted.
Then after deletion, how are you reconciling the marks?
Like, Lordship, if suppose, Lordship, if the examination is of 100 marks, Your Lordship, and if 4 questions are deleted and each question carries 1 marks, then everybody would be marked out of 96 marks.
No, for example, 5 questions were out of syllabus. For all the 5 questions, you are giving marks to the.
So, what we are doing, Your Lordship, like suppose if 5 questions are deleted, the total marks would be 95.
For 95, you are giving.
The passing marks is 50, Your Lordships. Passing marks in this examination is 50%. Therefore, if they secure 50% out of 95,
No,
then
proportionately you have to reduce, no?
in all the papers, my lord, on all 3 dates, it cannot be only with respect to 1 day.
it is, Lordship, either we reduce the total marks or we give them extra marks. You know. Both ways can be done, Your Lordship. What we have,
No, what you have done?
what we have reduced the total marks, Your Lordship, and then mark them accordingly, Your Lordship. That we have stated in the counter also, Lordship. And thereafter, Your Lordship, we had adopted the process of normalization thereafter, which is not on record till date, Your Lordship. Because this writ petition was filed alleging that there is disparity in the question papers, Your Lordship. Thereafter, expert was constituted, those questions which were of higher standard, that is post-graduation level, those questions were deleted. And in view of the observations made by the learned single judge, we adopted the process of normalization also. This is not on record also in the writ.
After moderation,
And this is not under challenge.
mark list,
That is what I am saying, Lordship. This normalization process, these petitions are not brought on record. They are corrected marks. What is their corrected marks? They have not even challenged the process of normalization before this one.
It has been challenged in a
So far
separate
as-
application. It has been challenged.
You are arguing this repetition appeal, Your Lordship. Therefore, how can he?
My Lord, I just placed
If
those
they are
facts.
agreed by normalization, they can challenge it
My Lord, what
separately.
the
How can
Honorable
they
Single
pursue
Judge,
this
my Lord, has
repetition?
held in this case, I just placed that. Though the writ,
no, after, during pendency of the writ petition,
my Lord,
they have undertaken moderation?
normalization, my Lord, it
Correct, no, all right, normalization.
My Lord.
They have undertaken.
subsequent upon that we had challenged in a
The
separate,
answer to the question,
my Lord.
during pendency of the writ petition, they have undertaken the exercise of normalization.
It was not during the pendency, I'll just verify that.
What is the date?
I'll just place that. That, my Lord, does not find any mention.
They have not even whispered about it, Your Lordship.
My Lord, it is a subsequent development, why, how can
All
we?
right, sir, will you give the date?
I'll give the date, my Lord. In the writ application, it is nowhere there, my Lord.
All
Neither,
right, in the LPI, have you pleaded?
we cannot, my Lord, bring the new facts, it is on the basis.
Not new facts, sir, new development is required to be pleaded.
My Lord, that we can plead, but so far as the present case is concerned,
Then we will dismiss this petition, reserving liberty to invoke remedy with reference to the later development.
my Lord, later developments, I just placed very briefly, my Lord, what the issues involved here are. My Lord, it is an admitted case that the examination was held on 3 different dates, and they have admitted that there was disparity in the standard of questions. We challenged that before this honorable court, my Lord. They constituted an expert committee. Expert committee submitted that report.
Yes.
Now, insofar as, my Lord, the order that has been passed by the honorable single judge is concerned, it has been rejected just on one count, my Lord. My Lord would find that at internal page 5. What it reads, my Lord, is the court finds substance that in the competitive examination there should be one and the same standard in the examinations when examinations are held on different dates, so that one may not adversely face consequence of different standard of questions set out for the same competitive examination. Those who appeared in the examination held on 14/9/2020 have the advantage in the competitive examination as questions were almost of matriculation level, but in absence of the pleading to the effect that those who appeared on 14/9/2020 are favorite people, the court is not inclined to interfere with the result of the examination. This is all that is there, my Lord. However, admitted fact, my Lord, is that there has been a disparity. After, my Lord, this
All
honor,
right, we will clarify, stating that they have undertaken the exercise of normalization.
that normalization, my Lord, neither has any proven valid basis, my Lord. Either it is.
You challenge it.
My Lord, that is already a challenge in a.
Challenge, that is not the before us, no. That
That
is
is,
not the issue in the
my Lord,
current case.
subsequent development. Therefore, my Lord, it was a new cause of action.
Therefore,
That has been challenged separately, my Lord.
All right.
But insofar
Then
as the,
this is nothing to do with it.
my Lord, normalization, what we say in this present writ application, my Lord, that the disparity in the question papers, my Lord, which had been admitted by the board itself on the basis of the report submitted by the committee
How many
constituted.
times?
My Lord, I am not repeating. I am trying to impress upon what the issue involved here is. We say that normalization cannot be gone into. That is a question, a subject matter of a different writ application. What I submit here, my Lord, is that once it has been admitted by everybody in an objective examination, my Lord, once the question, there was disparity in the standard of questions, my Lord, then the entire examination, it loses its sanctity. Because normalization can be effected, given, my Lord, of some, it could be of some use in subjective examination.
Just take down.
It is objective, my Lord, therefore it cannot be done.
Selection to which post?
It is, my Lord, an
Teachers'
eligibility test.
Huh?
Teachers'
Teachers'
eligibility.
eligibility test.
Teachers eligibility test. State teachers eligibility test stated to have been conducted for the year 2019.
Is secondary teachers, my Lord, I'm sorry to interrupt.
So far as mathematics subject is concerned, due to certain irregularities have been committed by the examination authority, was mathematics subject was mathematics examination subject was reheld on 3 different dates, namely 10/9/2020, 11/9/2020 and 14/9/2020. The appellants were stated to have been participated in the process of examination held on 10/9/2020 / 11/9/2020. Full stop. After comparing the question papers for the aforesaid dates, the question papers were lesser standard on 14/9/2020. Full stop. On 10/9/2020 and 11/9/2020, standard of question paper was out of syllabus and it was on a higher side. Full stop. Para 7 of the counter affidavit which has been extracted by the single judge in its order dated on 21 reads as under. Full stop. The aforesaid discrepancy has been ignored in normalizing process. In other words, the aforesaid question number mentioned in the para 7 of the counter affidavit is have been deleted, and thereafter marks have been awarded with reference to 95 or 96 for 94 marks. In other words, petitioners appellants have been extended benefit with reference to their allegation that standard of questions for the examination held on 10/9/2020 and 11/9/2020 has been streamlined. So despite that, the appellants could not pass the examination with reference to cutoff marks at 50%.
50% for general category.
Of the
For general category.
50% of the
For the, it is, the passing percentage is different, my lord, for different categories.
50% is for general category.
50% for the general category, and respective category it has relaxed to some extent. Full stop. In the light of these facts and circumstances, grievance of the petitioner before grievance of the appellant in the writ petition has been resolved. Full stop. If they have any further disputed issue, in that event they had a fresh cause of action insofar as normalization of process or within bracket normalization of process within bracket moderation, they are at liberty to file fresh civil writ. Accordingly, the present LPA stands.
Not that.